Hello, my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your January 2020 reading. This is going to be a general reading. This can apply for your love life, your friendships, your family issues, your career. I want to keep it as general as possible in 2020, guys, because I would really like to offer healing messages to all, and not to a specific group of people who are just waiting to find love. Okay, we are going to be forced to really face reality in 2020. You know, that conjunction between Saturn and Pluto and the South nodes is not a joke. So for me, my energy has shifted after my latest activation, my DNA activation with the beautiful Adriana and Misty. You can follow them on Facebook. Magic in the Cosmos is Misty's page, and Adriana is Dancing Dragon. So they're beautiful energy, intuitive counselor healers. They just work with energies beyond the 5D, the fifth dimension. They work with your shadows. They work with past life, or your past lives, and just clearings of your energetic field is what their specialty is. So let's get right into it, Aquarius. Please like, subscribe, comment, reach out for personal reading. All my information is in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm on my 7th month here on YouTube, so I appreciate all the support I can get. If the messages resonate, then let me know down in the comments. If they don't, well, they don't. Check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus, and maybe these messages are just not for you. Let's not get too caught up into what is not working, because if we get caught up into things that are not working, then that's what we will attract and align with. So Aquarius, I want to start my readings with a small prayer of intention, connecting with your guides, my guides connecting with your guides. So let's just take a deep breath together. Dear Aquarius, Spirit Team, Guardian Angels, please speak up nice and loudly during this January 2020 card reading. Please allow them to continue to hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that you wish to send them in the physical world. Thank you, Aquarius's Guardian Angels and Spirit Team. Please bring blessings to everyone who is involved in this reading, and so it is. All right. Take all that in. Use your intuition, guys. Really put yourselves in the driver's seat. The messages resonate. They resonate. If they don't, they don't. All right, let's begin. Your overall energy in January 2020. Oh, I just heard 2020. Okay, so this can be like the running theme in your life in 2020. The overall energy that we're looking at for Aquarius. Ooh, I've never seen this card. I'm using the Sacred Rebels guidebook. Yeah, it's badass, but it's really complex. So I might have to refer to the guidebook to see what exactly they mean, because this is unconventional shit, guys. Come to life. I'll show it to you. Look at that. I'm sorry about the glare. The lighting is really crappy because there's no sunlight outside at this point. It's really gloomy today. Oh, God. Is she painting herself? Coming to life. She has a paintbrush. And she has 2 spirit animals. Oh, no, 3. There's a snake around her arm. A bird on her shoulder. A monkey who's giving her the paint. Aquarius, what is going on? You are coming to life. Stepping into a new version of yourself. This is what I'm hearing. And you're being guided. You got your spirit team on your back here. Look at that. All right, let's get into what the guidebook is saying. I'm going to hold it up for you. 43, number 43. Let's get to it. So overall energies, the theme, the running theme in your life. So I'm always using my intuition. What I'm called to read, I'll read, because this is very long. The message of this oracle is be alive. Yes, be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. Yes, we are breaking away from our old patterns. Okay. There is no going back to old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. Of course, there's a grieving process when we have to detach ourselves and let go of unhealthy attachments, things that we've been so attached to, okay, emotionally attached to, can be difficult to let go and emotionally draining, because we need to grieve something that is dying. The death process of whatever it is takes that phase of grieving, which is completely normal. You will certainly eventually celebrate it. Yes, you have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. I'm going to read that again. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. You cannot return to the old ways of being. It is better to let it go. It is better to let it grow. Grieve if needs be. Exactly what I said, right? Celebrate if needs be, or do both and move on into this moment. There is another adventure awaiting you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts. Yes, your intuition, your body, your feelings and intuitions, so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it, embrace it, and it will embrace you. Like what she's doing here, she's embracing in this new journey, in her intuition, in her feelings. In the feeling body is where you're going to feel and get your intuitive hits. If it doesn't feel right, you have to use discernment. That's where discernment comes in. Sometimes we feel scared, but at the same time we have to discern and say, okay, is this my ego? Is this an insecurity coming from the past? You know, you really have to learn how to practice discernment with what you're feeling in the moment. See if this is my intuition, or is this a fear or an insecurity that is being projected to me, or is it my ego that's telling me that I have to be careful, or that I shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that. Okay, so really practice discernment, because you are coming into your own, and you are rejecting, subtracting everything that no longer is a vibrational match to you, whether that's a person, a place, a career, a job, a friendship, maybe the place you live, where you live, you know, your house, or the city you live in, or the country you live in. I don't know. You know, it's something here is coming to an end. Okay. So let's look into the energies that will trigger you. Now, I find this very important because we are stepping into a new decade. And in this new decade, the energies, the frequencies are changing. And it's really about embracing our shadows, embracing the shadow parts of others, and understanding them with compassion. And the more we understand what triggers us and what tests us, what challenges us, the more we're able to heal. Okay, we need to come face to face with our shadow sides, guys. Things that test us, things that make us feel weird, things that make us feel like we can't control anything. That is a message. That is a test for you to understand what needs to be released, what needs to be healed. Maybe you're carrying something from a past life. Maybe you are carrying an ancestral wound that's coming from your family members, your ancestors, that, you know, repeated the same pattern over and over again through codependency, through lack of self-worth, lack of self-belief. Okay, so your triggers this month, it says unlovable. Ooh, okay. Lack of self-worth, lack of self-love. No wonder they were making me go on about that. Okay, guys, so whatever you're starting that is new, you're going to feel like there's a lack of self-love, like you're not lovable. Where is that coming from? Try to figure that out. Why do you feel unlovable? Was there a time in your childhood? Was there a time in your life, in relationships in the past? Maybe for some of you, this goes even beyond in past lifetimes. So maybe check into that. Why do you carry these feelings of lack of self-love? Embarrassment. You're embarrassed about something this month. This is what's going to trigger you. This is one of the shadows you're going to be dealing with. You feel embarrassed. You feel unlovable. What else? What else, Spirit, that will challenge them? Medicating. Okay. Some of you are going to want to numb out this pain. This probably the grieving process comes from these feelings of not being loved. This ending or this shedding of whatever it is you're letting go of is coming from a place of self-sabotage. You keep self-sabotaging. The cycle needs to be broken, guys. Medicating. So drinking, drugs, prescription drugs. Excuse me. First time I sneezed during a reading. So sorry about that. Let me get one more for you. Disconnected. Yeah, you're completely disconnected. When we medicate, when we try to numb those feelings, we don't want to deal with them. That's coming from a place of disconnect. You're completely disconnected. You don't want to feel your feelings. You're scared of feeling your feelings. And I know that Aquarians are emotionally detached in that way, that it's very difficult for them to embrace their feelings. They'd rather completely do something else, right? It's an air sign. Aquarius is an air sign. It's all about the mind. It's all about communication. It's all about helping others. Aquarians are very generous people. They want to help others. But when it comes to themselves, I see a lot of Aquarians lacking that love for themselves, that they tend to forget about themselves, and they tend to maybe escape towards numbing themselves out. My Venus is in Aquarius, guys, so I completely have that energy within me as well in my natal chart. But I have pushed through that that escapism, you know, that the reality that we don't want to face because we don't want to feel the emotions. We're scared that it'll bring us even more down. Okay. I'm not feeling those cards. So what I am asking right now is how to handle what you will be triggered. How to handle what will trigger you. How can you handle what will trigger you? Oh, I think you need to be positive. Big happy changes around the corner. Oh my God. Guys, big happy changes. Whatever your heart desires, they're telling you to focus on that. There's some big happy changes. If you really come to life and let go of the old, which is going to take a process. It's going to take you grieving for a lot of you, and maybe what's going to trigger you is those feelings. So maybe some of you might tend to self-medicate or try to numb the self out, and maybe you'll feel like embarrassed or not good enough. You got to completely let go of that, because look at this. You got some big happy changes around the corner, and that card does not come out for nothing. Embrace the big happy changes. Embrace these changes. Look, you're ready. You are ready. Embrace what is coming. Okay, some of you definitely need to choose a new direction that will lead you to more abundance, that will lead you to more happiness, that will lead you to more of everything you desire, okay? So we got choose a new direction. Okay, it's time to switch gears, look at another option. When it comes to a partner, when it comes to whatever is challenging you here and making you feel unlovable, okay? Not recognized, making you feel like you can't be yourself, so it makes you feel like you're embarrassed, like they always put you in a place of embarrassment. and then makes you want to numb your feelings, and then as a result, you're completely disconnected from yourself and from your body. That has to go. Choose a new direction. For the group of people who I'm channeling for that need to, you know who you are. You know who you are. Abundance. But if you don't align with this new direction, abundance can't come in. Why? Because something here is blocking your abundance. It's blocking your blessings. So whatever you're holding on to that is no longer for your highest good, that keeps you in this place of disconnect, it's time to walk away, because abundance is on the other side. Okay? So there's some moves that need to be made here, and you're ready. And the energy is big happy changes around the corner, but it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Okay, let's get it going with the next card here. What energies or who in your environment, in your current environment, will support you this month? What energies or whose energy will support you this month? People or energies that are in your present surroundings, okay? Not new people, present, current. Okay, we got the moon. Okay, for some of you, you might have a Pisces in your life, okay? The moon speaks of Pisces, so maybe there's this Pisces that is helping you and supporting you throughout the month of January 2020. Let me get one more, and I'm gonna read what other messages, who else will support, what other energies will support my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ooh, yeah, definitely a Pisces for some of you. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Water. Can be a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio can be one of those signs. The Queen of Cups, she can be a female or male, or just have those feminine energies. That is what? Tender-hearted, compassionate, empathetic, patient, loving, open, receptive, trusting your intuition. Someone who's really intuitive here. Someone who really cares for herself or himself and for others. Someone who's really caring. Queen of Water, Queen of Cups is who's going to be helping you. The energies that are going to be helping you. Someone here in your environment has these characteristics, has these traits. They don't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They might be, which is great. But this is someone who's helping you trust yourself. Why? Because we have the moon. Yes, the moon is Pisces, but the moon also speaks of things happening behind the scenes. Important psychic insights, releasing fears that hold you back. So the moon tends to hide things, and it creates fear. The message of the moon is always something's hidden. You know, it's dark. It's not like the sun. The sun card is all about illuminating truth, but the moon card tends to hide things. The moon is in the darkness. So you might feel scared, but it's through that darkness that you start to really tap into your intuition. And this person, this energy, helps you with this. This Pisces, this Cancer, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Scorpio. Okay, I missed the other one. It doesn't have to be, but this person could be also a mother or a mother figure. It doesn't have to be, but someone who's just really open and tender-hearted and receptive and loving and helping you really trust yourself this month, okay? Okay, let's go with the new energies that are coming into your life, that are coming towards you. Who or what energies are coming towards my beautiful Aquarius people? The Tower. Okay, so something's coming down here. This is a shake-up, a wake-up call here. The rubble, the wreckage. Something needs to come down here. This is the Game of Thrones tarot. I don't watch Game of Thrones. And in this card, we see, I'm not sure if this is a dog howling. This is some type of structure here that's coming or a carriage. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but there's something here that's coming down. A structure that is coming down. And maybe it's creating a lot of fear. Because we have the dog barking or the wolf howling here. I'm not too sure what animal that is, but something is coming down here. So the tower essentially is rebuilding a foundation, rebuilding the foundation, restarting. Because the current foundation, the current structure was not solid, strong to begin with. So something's about to come down here. Shake-ups, wake-ups, sudden realizations come through here in the new energies that are coming towards you. But look at this. As soon as you go through that, it doesn't have to be destructive and dramatic in that way, but something here comes down, okay? But look at this. 6 of coins. You are going to be receiving what is yours. 6 of coins is giving and receiving. Yeah, this is good energy coming towards you. Balance, the giving, the receiving. There's some type of reciprocity. Someone might offer you a job. Someone might offer you something here, but there's some reciprocity that comes. Equal energy exchange, equal give and take. 9 of coins. Look at you walking off on your own, building up again, building yourself up again. This is people being on their own. If this is a relationship that's coming down to coming to an end here, this is you receiving what is yours. 9 of coins. Independence, being self-sufficient and independent also for some of you. Yeah, you're walking away from something, guys. 8 of Cups is all about walking away. Walking away from those cups that are not serving you, that are not fulfilling you anymore at this point in your journey. Yeah, look at this. As soon as you walk away, you really do come into new opportunities with that 6 of Cups. You come into your own. You really start paving the way here. And look, 3 of Cups, this is celebration. This is something to be celebrated. Very nice. And yeah, you're taking control. The Emperor is all about taking control. The shot caller, not afraid to make the necessary calls here. This is you guys, or you might be dealing with an Aries coming towards you here. That might be part of this new journey here. Yes, the world, something's coming to an end. Something is coming to a completion. Closing out a chapter. Closing out a chapter here. Closing out a cycle. All right, extra advice here from your spirit team. I'm using the angels, oracle angels, something like that. What? Okay, they were quick. Okay, so Zana comes in to say that you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Some of you don't feel safe in this new cycle that's about to come. You feel it and you don't feel safe. They're reassuring you that you are safe and protected. And reach out to your spirit team, please. They are just there waiting. They're on standby, waiting for you to reach out. They will come in quick as soon as you ask, because you do have free will. So they cannot come and intervene and help without your request, without your authorization. Okay, so Zana is coming in to remind you, advice, you are protective. You are protected. The worst is now behind you. Relax, feel safe, be in the present moment. Let's get one more. Where are we at in timing? 24. Archangel Uriel, your emotions are healing. Yes, this is all about emotional healing. We see this, and some of you are probably resisting that by medicating and numbing. So Archangel Uriel, look at this. Emotional healing here. So your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love, to greater opportunities. I will help you release any anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. tapping into that, really opening up your heart to forgive. There's some type of forgiveness here that needs to be done in the month of January. And maybe this is why you're numbing, because it's difficult, right? People did us dirty. People made us feel like this. So we get stuck in that vibration. When we get stuck in that vibration, we become disconnected from ourselves. We become disconnected from our higher self. We become disconnected from spirit, and that blocks our blessings. That blocks our abundance that wants to show up, but it cannot show up because there's still some rubble. You know, with this tower that wants to come down, the rubble needs to be cleared out. And that's the only way we can receive. We are receiving something here. Your emotions are healing, guys. Allow this to happen. Chiron is the wounded warrior, and it's in Aries, so it's all about healing our ego. It's healing of the ego, really. It's shadow work. It's tapping into our shadows, things that have made us become angry and negative, and understanding where that's coming from is so important. But you got to feel your feelings to heal them. Got to feel it to heal it. So the last card here is an astrology card, just the energy that will impact you in the month of January. I'd like to end it with these cards. So the reading is ended by Mars, force, earth element, stability. Yeah, they're asking you to really, so Mars is the planet of Aries. It's planet of action. It's time to take action on what is more stable. You're changing direction. You're taking action so that you can get more stable. This is where they want you to be. The earth element, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, those earth signs are all about stability, tangibility, money, career, household, okay? But you need to get going. You need to have the courage to move forward. You need to make a decision. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to get going. Let's go, because stability is trying to make its way to you, Aquarius. It's very prominent in your card. You're ready, but you gotta go. You gotta make a move. It's time to make those moves. So my dearest Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. You guys are amazing. I am wishing you a beautiful month of January 2020. Reach out if you need a personal reading. My website is in the description box below. Have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Take care.